Good morning, y'all. It is currently 5:28 in the morning. Gotta get ready for work. I'm tired. But you know what? It's Friday. And I live for a Friday. Okay. But it's early. Still trying to wrap my mind around being awake. Okay, I'm awake. So I'm gonna do a quick get ready with me. I'm gonna do my makeup, put on my wig. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a wig stylist, but I want you to see how I get ready in the mornings at 5:30. All right, so let's do it. All right, so as you can see, I'm putting in my contacts. I'm a little blind, so these babies help me to see. A little tear there, and eye drops to make sure that my eyes are nice and wet. That didn't sound too good. Anywho, it's time to apply my primer. So my skin is super duper oily. So I like the Becca Evermatte primer because it kind of dries my skin out. So once I put it on, you'll see kind of how my face may get a little dry. I don't know why I showed it twice. That's a little weird, but anywho. And like I keep looking for stuff, so I feel like I should have had everything in place by the time I started this video. But like I said at the beginning, it was 5:28 in the morning. So I'm just trying to get my life together. All right, let's start on the brows. Brush those guys out. Brush my eyelashes out. So I have eyelash extensions. So those are lashes that are kind of attached to my real lashes because I suck at putting on fake lashes, or strip lashes, should I say. So, but I drew a line under my brow and I drew a line on top of my brow. Now there's a million different ways to do your eyebrows. This is just what works for me. And I'm using the Anastasia brow wiz in dark brown. But yeah, it's a million different ways to do your eyebrows. I kind of do them so that they don't look as, I don't want to say fake, but I want them to look more natural, but I want them to be defined and more pronounced. So yeah, give you a little smile there, wink wink. So I'm working on the other brow. And like now I notice that wall back there. I gotta put my pictures up. I've been in my house a whole year. And I've decorated it for the most part, but the pictures haven't made it to the wall. So I'll do another video that includes me putting the finishing touches on my makeup room. Working on that second brow still. Trying to get it as close as can be to his sister. Brows are going to be brother and sister, or sister and sister. It just depends on, you know, what kind of relationship your eyebrows have. They're not going to be identical. There may be, you know, subtle differences because there's subtle differences in the way your face is. So yeah, so time to apply the concealer. So just remember, like, even if you make a mistake with your brows, I'm applying like either, like if you do it like me with the brow wiz, or if you're using the pomade, or even the pencil, the concealer helps if you make a mistake for you to correct it. And then it helps your brows to have that more clean and finished look as well. So I start under the brow and then I go on top of the brow. And fill that in. And I kind of blend that out a little bit. And so you can see my face is kind of turning white from the primer, which means it's kind of drying my skin out. I used to use milk of magnesia to dry it out, but it's not recommended to put that on your face as a regular primer. So that's why I had to find something that wasn't as harsh, which is why I used the Becca Matte primer. And it's always sold out, so when I buy it, I have to buy it like in bulk, like more than one at a time. So working on concealing that other brow too. Okay, feeling. Blend out. Look at myself. Wink. Ha! All right, needs a little more work. All right, and you want to use the spoolie at the end. Most people don't know that the little brush at the end is called a spoolie. So use your spoolie to kind of, you want to brush down and brush it back up, just to help you to make sure that your brow is completely blended and that there are no spots that are darker than the other spots. All right, and something needs to be tweaked. And so like I told you, the concealer always helps you to kind of go back and fix the mistakes that you have. All right, shake that foundation up. Make sure you shake your foundation to make sure that it's distributed evenly as far as the color. So I'm using Fenty by Rihanna. I'm using 410. So what I always tell people is, don't be afraid of the color that it appears when you initially put your foundation on, because what happens is your skin warms up to the foundation and it sets a totally different color. So that's why, like, if you go to your favorite store and maybe get a sample of the foundation, what I recommend is getting a sample of the foundation and putting it on and letting it stay on for like maybe an hour or so to see how it warms up to your skin, because the way that it applies and the way that it sets is two totally different things. I do my face in thirds. So I do one half first, one side second, and then I do my forehead. The reason is because I've noticed that Fenty kind of dries a little fast, so I don't want it to be matted or not even on my face. So I do one piece at a time. And then just blend with my beauty blender under my eyes. And I, get that line under my chin as well, because you want it to be an even transition from your face to your neck. And then what I do with my forehead is, because I am accident prone, so you'll see throughout your journey with me, I fall, see, messed up right there. So I gotta catch it before it dribbles into my brow, because if anyone knows, if you mess up your brows, it's like the world is ending. Like, you have to start over. And if I have to wipe off my brow, then it's gonna be a rough day. But luckily, everything went well with my brows and I was able to clean it up. But yeah, so I use the brush to actually apply the foundation around my eyebrow that I've done, so that I don't mess it up. And then I, of course, apply it to the rest of my brow. Not my brow, my bad. I apply it to my forehead and blend. And I also put a little on my lids. Now, one thing I do not do Well, it may be a lot I don't do, but this is the way that I do my makeup. I don't use eyeshadow. I've never really been into eyeshadow. You know what? I lied. Let me take that back, because I have some pictures I'll have to show y'all later. Baby used to wear that gold eyeshadow or bronze eyeshadow. Just take one little swipe across my eye. But because of my lashes, my eyelash extensions, I don't, pretty much do, I don't do eyeshadow unless I'm going to a major event or something. So what I sprayed on my beauty blender, well, before I sprayed it, I used a napkin to kind of dab the excess oils off of my skin. And then I sprayed my Urban Decay oil control spray on my beauty blender and kind of tapped that into my face as well to kind of set my foundation. And then I go back, kind of look at my brows, see if there's something that needs to be tweaked, or like if I maybe overdid it with the foundation a little bit, I can go in and fix it. And then, like I said, you want to blend down and then blend up with your spoolie to make sure that your eyebrows are kind of blended. So now I do my foundation. Look at me. Put my concealer on. Kind of do a little tribal look, nothing too major. Blend, 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 blend. That helps me to highlight under my eyes and highlight my nose and my forehead. I kind of do my T-zones. And then what I'm going to do after this is set it with my setting powder. And I'll list everything that I use below so that you can see all the products that I use. Now, you don't have to specifically use every product that I use. There's different brands, different price ranges, whatever works for you. I've just found that these products work for me. And when I do my makeup, it's sad to say, but I do it the same way every time. The only thing that I really change is my lip. Now, depending upon the event, like if it's, a night out, I need my brows popping. My brows may look a little different versus on just a regular day. They'll just be popping. So, on my channel, I have a bunch of different looks, like a everyday makeup. This is more of a, it's Friday and I want to be cute. This is the kind of makeup that I'm doing today. So, set my powder on my face. And I don't bake either. So, there's like a little poof of setting powder that went up. So, I'm looking for my blending brush. Found it! So blend, 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 blend. So I'm just gonna keep blending. And the reason you want to make sure that your setting powder is blended is because when you take a picture, you don't want to have that flashback. Flashback is when it's like white under your eyes. Now, in certain situations, certain angles, you can't really control it, but blending helps you to control it as much as possible. Now, I'm using my Anastasia glow kit. Now, this is a throwback glow kit that I've had forever. I just only use one at a time. So, getting that glow going. Now, sometimes I OD on my highlight. I see, oh, see? I look at it, I'm like, ooh, I just want it to pop. So I'm gonna blend, blend, blend. And you wanna make sure this is blended as well because you don't want it to just sit on your face. So I definitely make sure to blend the outer part, and then I'll eventually go back in and make sure that the inside is popping, but I definitely make sure that the outer layer is blended. Now I just want to take a moment and recognize this little bun that I have on my head. Now, I went to Lucicraft Landing Comprehensive High School, and I used to wear my hair in a ponytail. and that ponytail could have been no longer than 2 to 3 inches long. So now my hair is kind of, well, I cut it and then it's grown back, and now I got some hair, y'all. I don't have a lady ponytail anymore. That's an accomplishment. I'm proud of myself. Thank you, Lord. Yes. Spray, spray, spray. Yes, let's set this face with that oil control from Decay. Drinking water and minding my business. All right, so let's get these lips popping. So I just outline my lips, and then what I'll do is kind of fill it in on the corner a little bit, just to kind of give that look. I'm not sure what it's called, but I have a friend, like, her lips, like, they're naturally lined, so that's the look I always go for. But my go-to lippy is Age, Sex, Location, and that's from Nicki Minaj's line. It's about gone. I'm a little sad about that, so I'm gonna have to find something to replace it once it's gone, but that's my go-to. And then I get your dollar store lip gloss, and I put that top coat on. All right, now let's take this ponytail down, my little bun down, and then get ready to apply my wig. So my wig is a middle part wig, so I'll just have to part my hair down the middle just so that it'll line up. And then I like being able to wear a wig. This is actually my first wig that my stylist made, and I like being able to wear a wig because I like the versatility of being able to take it off once I get home. In this Georgia heat, it's hot. It be hot. So I like the ability to be able to take it off, and then especially being that I'm working out. I'm just saying it to convince myself. So I'm going to be working out more, so that way I don't have to worry about getting my hair done, or messing up my hair rather. So I'm putting on my edge control. I'm using the Ebin edge control. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's got a purple top. They sell it in the hair store. Most people says it leaves the white residue, but I never really have an issue with that because it's a water-based edge control. So, like, I don't apply it every day. So what I'll do is maybe put a little water on my brush, and then I'll just reinforce what I've done the day before. I'm not going to put the edge control on every day. So sleek that little guy into a pony. Maybe the pony isn't the best idea, so let me take that out. And then I'm going to just pull it up because I don't want it to be a hump in the back of my head. So I'm going to just put that in. Now my face is a little swollen also, y'all. I got my wisdom teeth extracted, and you may notice that I may talk a little funny. Or maybe it's just me. But that's why. So I went and got my dress on. I went and put my clothes on. So now I took my wig off my girl. She's standing there watching me. So I'm going to put this on now. This is the way that I put this wig on. I don't know if there's a better way, but I just open that bad boy up, and then I just throw it on my head and flip. All right, line that part up. Comb that sucker out. I use my paddle brush to kind of make sure that I brush my hair out. And the look is starting to come together. I use my wax stick, my KeraCare Wax Stick, just to kind of smooth those flyaways. And then kind of straighten it, make sure it's right. Oh, and we have a look, y'all. Move, girl. Thanks so much for getting ready with me this morning. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment any questions, suggestions, or concerns you have. Make sure you turn those notifications on so you won't miss a thing.